ayahuasca. It's a plant medicine that's thousands of years old, and it's said to be like 10 years of therapy in one evening. It's a mixture of two Amazonian plants, one of them containing DMT, which is a psychedelic chemical that's produced in our brains when we sleep. That's what makes us dream. And another plant that allows DMT to be psychoactive when you drink it, because just the DMT plant by itself would cause no effect at all. It's a mystery how, you know, the ancient Amazonians figured out that these two plants together caused this incredible phenomenon, but somehow they did. Ayahuasca is said to cure treatment-resistant depression, severe addiction, PTSD, and countless other serious ailments. Hi, I'm Alex, and I traveled all the way here to Leticia, Colombia, the Amazon rainforest, to find this ancient plant medicine, ayahuasca. This is the story of that quest. First, I should mention why I wanted to find ayahuasca to begin with. I had been feeling severely depressed ever since completing my Trans-America Trail adventure on my motorcycle. I wasn't sold on doing ayahuasca just yet, but I knew that I needed some adventure in my life. So when one of my best buddies from the Army offered to fly me down to South America if I'd bring him supplies for his boat, I couldn't resist that call to adventure, and I happily agreed and hopped on a plane towards Colombia, Cartagena, Colombia. Even though there was tons of fun to be had once I got there with my buddy and new friends, I still felt depressed, and even worse, I now couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep for like a week after getting there, and it was really rough. And once I did finally get some sleep, I continued to just struggle to sleep after that. I was downward spiraling, and I knew I really needed help, like real help, not just superficially address the symptoms. I wanted to deeply heal the roots of my problems. So I made the decision to fly down to the Amazon, to Leticia, Colombia, adjust to my surroundings for a week, and then hopefully do ayahuasca.
Bailar, bailar, bailar con mi corazón. Bailar, bailar, bailar con mi corazón. Todo empezó con un beso en la mejilla, un beso que me dio alegría. Tomé su mano y la llevé a la pista y la seduje con mis pasos mágicos. Bailar.
Eventually, I ended up calling the very first person I met when I got off the plane about finding ayahuasca, a local guide named Daniel. He told me that he would take me to a shaman nearby that does ayahuasca ceremonies out in the jungle. You hop on? Okay.
I forgot your name.
The shaman wasn't at his house when we got there, so we stopped by his family's house, and I got to meet his wonderful, loving family. Daniel said he has known them for over 30 years.
We leave the motorcycle in one place.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no problem. Mucho barro hay, ¿no?
Yeah.
Wait me here, wait me here.
You mean to hop off?
Yeah, wait
Okay.
me here.
Sure.
You're gonna get dirty in your foot.
Oh, okay. It's alright. I'll put on my boots real quick. Just switched to my boots. Daniel just rode through here. It's kind of gnarly to do with two people, so he just rode through because there's a place to leave the bike up here apparently. And yeah, it's super muddy, that's why I switched to boots, and I'm glad I did already. We went to the shaman's house in the village over there. He wasn't there, so we went to his family's house, and they were super sweet. met his grandmother, the shaman's grandmother, and very sweet people. And they sent one of the kids out to look for the shaman, William, and apparently he's down at the hut, so we're about to go meet up with him now. Getting ready.
3 years I don't walk this way.
Oh, really?
Last time I was walking, I saw a snake.
Oh, wow, a big one?
Yeah, more or less like this.
Dang.
Poisonous.
Wow.
And to drink water. Well, not anymore.
Oh.
Let's see. Not anymore, I think.
But you can normally drink from that?
Yeah, ooh,
Wow.
like coconut water.
Wow.
Oh, it's delicious, man. You cannot imagine. It has a lot of filter. You can see a lot of filter.
Right.
Much better than the water that I was drinking over there. Much
Wow.
better.
Dang, okay.
Yeah. You know, all these Indian houses, maloka, what we call,
Yeah.
in the top of the roof, they have two holes. One hole is when the sun comes out, and the other hole is when the comes down. You know, comes down. So even with the holes, they can know like a clock, like you can know what time is set. You know.
I
Also,
see.
you can orientate in the jungle.
Wow.
With the sun, if you get lost, you see the sun, you look for a clear, oh, the sun is over there. Let's see where it's going. It's going that way. So that means Amazon River, I know the sun is going, it's going down Amazon River. So I have to go over here, I will find the Amazon River. You
Gotcha.
get lost.
Okay.
You can orientate with the sun too.
Okay. That's good to know.
Don't fall here.
Okay.
You fall, you get muddy.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't fall.
Yeah.
Here we go. And then when it's very poisonous, the coral.
Okay. Okay.
You see, it looks like a snake. You see?
Yeah.
People here, they have the custom to do this.
Oh.
It's a costume. So a snake see your legs and believe like another snake,
Ah.
and they don't bite you.
I see.
Oh, it's another snake. They go.
Oh.
That's the superstition we have, you know. You can see, look like a snake.
Yeah.
You can see.
I would totally think that. Very interesting.
Oh, you're gonna get wet.
Yeah. Oh, electric eels? Oh, okay.
It's a fish like a snake, but this wide.
Yeah.
Sometimes can be this way, and they have electricity.
Whoa.
It's 200 volts. I'm going to explain you something for this palm. This palm is called aguaje or canangucho. People, they cut it down. In 3 months or 4 months, the palm inside produce a worm that is eatable.
Really?
Yeah, it's good for the lungs.
Oh.
Medicinal, no meat inside, just oil, only oil.
Oh, okay.
And you can eat it. I can eat it alive. When they have some worms, you can hear, you put the ear like this and you can hear with the axe or the machete, you open it.
Whoa.
You find the worms. It's
Is that
called,
those fat ones?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
they call mojojoy.
Oh, okay. Hola.
¿Cómo estás, Daniel? Hola,
Hola.
¿Qué tal?
Alex.
Alex, ¿y qué, Daniel?
When you want to drink it, tomorrow or after tomorrow?
Monday? Monday night?
Para el
if it's
lunes en la noche.
Lunes. Sí, porque ahorita no está preparado todavía.
He didn't prepare yet.
Pa'
For Monday,
el
for
lunes,
Monday,
sí, el
for
lunes,
Monday
el
it's okay.
lunes,
Okay. Very
Remember
nice.
what I told you? You see the holes?
Oh, yeah.
Estamos arreglando esto.
He's fixing the maloca.
It's very nice.
You sleep in hammock with a mosquito net, you see?
Ah.
With the mosquito net, you sleep here.
Oh, okay.
Para que duermas ahí.
See?
Nice.
Yes.
And we take the ayahuasca and then we go into the net? Or-
No.
We wait.
You wait until you throw out, or you say, when you feel the reaction is passing, he will tell you, okay, you can go to sleep.
Okay. Ah, baño.
Baño. Because you shit a lot.
Right. That's good. I was wondering about that. So I go right there. Okay.
Here is the ceremony, you see?
Ah, I see.
And here,
Aquí es para vomitar.
and here when you sit down, when you looks like throwing out.
Oh, okay.
And you want to shit immediately.
Okay, good,
Here
good.
is the ceremony.
Aquí se
Wow,
hace.
okay. Very cool.
Esta copita es la dosis.
Dosi.
Uno.
Ah, okay.
Uno nomás.
Only one.
Only one, okay.
Yeah.
I trust his eyes. He's bueno.
Sí, sí,
Yes,
sí.
I trust this man.
Él dice que confía en ti.
Ah, sí, claro, confía en mí porque aquí la gente viene.
On Monday, you don't have to eat only fruits, water, and bring some water with you.
Okay. Hey guys, I am here at the Amazon River. Crazy, right? Had an awesome day today, very productive. I finally found it today, and I got to meet the shaman, and he has totally good vibes all the way through. He has a certain innocence and purity in his eyes that that I require from a shaman. So it's definitely good vibes all the way around. Old school tribal looking hut, and it's awesome. It's absolutely perfect for what I wanted. It'll be Monday night, and Tuesday morning I will be a little bit different, at least a little bit different, maybe a lot different, I don't know.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Buena, ¿cómo te ha ido? Vamos aquí.
Estamos cobrando 6,000 pesos la entrada.
He's indigenous police, so we have to pay you 6,000 here.
6,000? Okay.
Háganle la foto.
Getting pretty pumped, a little nervous, tiny bit, but really excited. I trust William a lot. He's over there. The past few days, still not feeling great, so really hoping this will be what I need. I'm not sleeping very well still, and when I am awake, I feel like a zombie, and just don't have energy to do anything like I want to, but it's just not there. Yeah, I'm really hoping for some help with a lot of things. I made a list, everything that I think I need to improve on, and I'm gonna focus on that tonight. So I'm optimistic, very optimistic. Like I said, I haven't felt very good all day, but just the fact that I knew I was coming here has like made my day pretty good. Pretty good. I'm happy. It's nice to find a good ayahuasca shaman. I'm ready for it though. As ready as I possibly can be. It's time. I'm ready. Not saying it'll be smooth, but I'm ready for what comes. As ready as I possibly can be. Look at you.
La muda, ella estaba trabajando en una cafetería.
He go to Leticia today and speak with one, I don't know, the one woman that buy coffee. And but the woman no speak. I don't know what you say in English. No speak.
She can't speak. Okay.
And he say, can you give me one coffee? And she say, okay, black, see, black, white, small or big.
A recibir el aire, y claro, no hay problema, ¿sí? Pero no salir muy lejos.
No need apparently to exit because you're feeling very
nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in the ground, you know.
Very grounded.
Yeah,
I see. I
Yeah.
see. Wow. Okay. Cool.
Okay. Por eso se mira colores.
Okay. There's
Colores.
hallucinations.
Hallucinations.
Colors.
Yes. Hasta de color. Cosas. Eso es personal.
It's a personal thing and mind. So when we in the trip, he gonna looks at you and everyone and gonna feel something different because we are unique.
I see.
It's a unique
Right.
trip.
I see.
Okay.
I don't know how you say in English vomitar.
I see. Vomit.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's maybe the during the first hour and you feel all in your body.
Okay.
Maybe you need
Right.
O hora y media porque vamos a estar 4 horas. 4 horas es la ceremonia. Entonces puede ser en 1 hora, hora y media. Entonces yo le voy a preguntar a usted, ¿quién va a querer tomar más? El que quiere, yo, viene y le doy, bebe. Y si ya no, ahí nomás ya no.
After the first time you feel alright,
ya no
you
quiere más, pues, ¿para qué le vas a dar?
can go twice.
Oh, I see. Like take it twice, drink it twice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow.
If you after
I see.
just stay in.
Yeah,
Okay.
just sleep around. That's it.
Okay.
Cool.
Tu mundo. A volar.
I see.
Now I can hear jazz because I think I have one problem.
Because you drive the.
Yeah. Now I have one problem, and now I want to
Me too.
finish this.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
This is the correct.
You know where you wanna go?
I mean, I have like problems that I want to solve.
Okay.
Like, you know, one specifically that is like an idea. Is that what you mean? Like to focus on something to
Yeah.
fix within yourself?
Yeah. It's useless. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Pour le coup, j'ai pas du tout eu de parler de ça. Si, j'avais des clubs de... Non, je parlais pas de...
Yo voy para Medellín. El amigo me dice que ustedes también van.
Oh, okay.
Whiskey.
Ayahuasca. There's so many things that I learned. I guess I'll just try to start. It's hard for me to figure out a place to start, but I'll try. I'll just start from the beginning. So it tasted pretty terrible. I mean, I've had worse probably, but it's very like a root, earthy type of flavor. Very, very strong though. And anyway, I held it in for a little bit, you know, maybe like 15-20 minutes, and then just projectile vomiting. Like SNL level, caricature level of vomiting, just like and I hadn't even like, I barely had anything to eat all day. I barely drank anything at all. It was like there's a spirit that is like a doctor and a therapist that is like sharing my mind with me. And it's the strangest thing. Quite bizarre. At first, I didn't feel much. Very little. Just some gentle effects. Like, felt pretty good. Vibing. Like, I'm ready for it. Come on, come on. And, then, after I threw up about 15-20 minutes after taking the first drink. Then after I threw up, I ended up taking a second drink. And after that, that's when I really started feeling the effects. And it's like an overwhelming healing spirit. Female, for sure. They say that, they've been saying that, like, and I've heard it a million times, but, you know, experiencing it, it's like very clearly a female spirit, healing spirit. It's like purely a healing medicine. Like, no one is gonna take ayahuasca to a festival and get, you know, effed up, or to the club or whatever, to be vomiting and crapping like crazy. So anyway, after the second one, I held that in for a while. I don't know, maybe an hour or more. I think maybe more. Then eventually I vomited all that out. And I was still feeling good. I was like feeling the effects isn't the right word. It's not like a drug that you just like feel an effect of. It's like you feel the presence of a being whose only job is to like heal you and help you grow. Like, any of us could have stopped. I ended up having 3 drinks of the ayahuasca, and which I think is the maximum. So anyway, my growth. How did I grow from it? It's like, well, the first thing I wanted to talk about was sleep. I wanted to fix my sleep, right? I sleep terrible. That's like the biggest reason that I'm here, really. And so I was like speaking, like, mentally speaking, to this being that was sharing my mind with me. Very pleasant, like, being. Very wise, old, but also like youthful and like bubbly personality. From my experience. Everyone's is different, by the way. I hadn't thrown it up yet. It was a second drink. I hadn't thrown it up yet. And I was like wondering what was taking so long. Like, why am I not throwing it up yet? And she was like, I'm learning about you, essentially. Like, running through my body, like, learning about me. I brought up the sleep, but I didn't have any, like, great epiphany about it yet. It was like she was just listening, like, okay. Like a doctor, like, with the notepad, like, okay, I see, alright, okay. And, then time passed. I think maybe I threw up or something. My mind's really foggy, sorry. I only slept like 3 hours, so I was, still feeling it until like 4 in the morning or so. And, I remember, and earlier she told me not to worry. That was what she told me before. Didn't really help that much. And then I brought it up again, like, I'm worried this isn't going to help with my sleep. And she's like, oh, you're worrying? I was like, yeah, I'm worrying. She's like, yeah, don't do that. She said, you have one job. It was like, joking, like, you have one job, not to worry about sleep. You don't have to sleep. But your one job is to not worry about sleep. And she said that just go about your life, essentially, how you would, as if you did get sleep, if you didn't. And eventually, you'll always get caught up. Just don't obsess over it. Don't think so much about it. Don't worry about it. Just wanted to quickly interject here that ayahuasca showed me that I had 2 problems regarding sleep. One was not sleeping, and the other was worrying about not sleeping. And that second one, the worrying about not sleeping, made the first one way worse. So essentially, just eliminating that second problem, the worrying about sleep, not only eliminated that problem, it also alleviated the initial problem because I wasn't worrying so much. Terence McKenna says, you don't know enough to worry. It's like a form, something like, it's a form of hubris to worry. Who are you to think that you know what is to unfold, essentially? Those aren't his exact words, something like that. And I asked about stuff that I take to help me sleep, which is natural stuff. Another plant medicine called kratom. And I was like, it felt like it was not good to take every day. That was clear. But it was clear that it's fine to take, but not every day. Because that's the path of addiction. And I was like, well, what if I need it to sleep? She was like, if you need it, it's an addiction. It's that simple. And if it's an addiction, then you cannot,
Alex, está muy bien, hermano, buena energía. Bien, buena onda. Buena. Bueno, hermanito, chao, gracias por todo.
Chao, amigo.
Gracias por
Mucho
la compañía.
gusto.
Gracias, el gusto es mío.
Mucho gusto, amigo. hope you saw that butterfly. The biggest blue and black butterfly I've ever seen. Probably didn't make it into the shot. That would be a miracle. It was like, you can't borrow logic. That's what you tried to explain to me. Like, you can't say, I need sleep. Okay. And this thing helps me sleep, therefore I need that. No, you just need to sleep. Without worrying. Because what could possibly be worse for sleep than worrying? Well, I learned much more about sleep than I realized I did. So, after that, here come the waterworks. After that, it was like, you know, I was feeling so much. There's like nausea and like, there's like nastiness in me, but also like extreme like healing and grace within me. Very strange. And I was like, I had made a list of things I want to, you know, fix or grow upon. And I was like, alright, well, what's next on the list? It's like, oh, well, I want to know how to make more money. It's like, that's not that interesting to me right now. I started to think about my ex-wife. And, well, it's not that I started to think about her. It was like, she appeared. You know what I mean? And, the ayahuasca pointed out that, excuse me, the ayahuasca pointed out that I hadn't, like, let go of her fully. Amazon. And, yeah, that was like my epic struggle, she said. Ayahuasca said, essentially, you have two choices. One is to try to get her back, and the other is to let her go. Which I thought I had done years ago. I was getting like these images of like our hands, like it was like I was pull it together, Alex. I just want to get the information to you guys. It was like getting images of like our hands like together but like drifting apart, and it was like we were each on a separate it was like we were each on like a separate boat, and we were drifting away. At first I couldn't let go. It's like, no, it's my wife. And then it's like I had an image of the divorce decree paperwork, and she was like very compassionate. She's like, but not anymore though, you know, she's not your wife anymore. And kept wrestling with that for a while. I want the best for her and I want the best for me. So I was like, I have to let it go. And then I had like an image of like that sequence with the hands and the ships separating. And like finally separated. And I'm still figuring it out. Like I said, I didn't sleep. I only slept 3 hours, and still making sense of everything. So it's gonna take me a couple of days to fully process this. So for me, it wasn't like super visual. It was more just like internal. There's visuals. Don't get me wrong, but that wasn't like the focus. It was more just internal work. It was like, I mean, I had my intentions to heal, and it was like ayahuasca showed up, like I said, like a doctor with a clipboard, like ready to go. And it was clear that she was doing work within me that I don't have conscious control over as well. So like helping with resetting my nervous system, circadian rhythm, stuff like that. Doing good. If you feel called to do ayahuasca and you're looking for the same shaman that I used, you can email me or message me and I'll try to get back to you in a reasonable time. And if you'd like to support this channel, I have a book about my hike across America. I literally walked across America, and I wrote a book about it. And I also have a Patreon, and there's numerous ways to support on my website as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope this affected your life positively in some way. I'm super excited to tell you guys that I officially have my first sponsor for this YouTube channel. And as you guys know, I would never allow a company to sponsor me that I didn't believe in, or for a product that I don't believe in. Only the finest stuff on this channel. And I am now sponsored by Manta Sleep Masks. I've been wearing this one every night for several months since I got it. Absolutely love it. Game changer for sleep quality. So Manta Sleep makes 100% blackout sleep masks that put zero pressure on your eyeballs or your eyelids at all. Like I said, I've been using this mask for several months, every single night, whether I'm at home, in my tent, or sleeping under the stars. I also use it for meditation. I need as much sensory deprivation as I can get in order to get a good night's sleep. And before, I used to just use a neck gaiter over my eyes, but it still let in so much light, and it like squeezed my eyeballs pretty good. It's quite uncomfortable. So anyway, randomly, Manta Sleep slides into my emails. They offered to let me try out their product and see if I liked it enough to do a sponsorship, and I absolutely love it. Like I said, I use it every single night. They have all different types of sleep masks: a cooling mask, a steam mask, a scented mask, weighted, silk, and of course the one I use, the Pro, because I'm a professional. They even have a Bluetooth one so you can listen to like a meditation or some soothing music as you drift off. Manta Sleep has declared that they are proudly pro-nap, and I am too, even though I usually can't sleep during the day no matter what, but it is nice to just be able to put on the mask and block out all the bright sunlight and just get some quality rest during the day when needed. It also keeps the bright morning sun from immediately waking me, which is usually when I wake up and can't go back to sleep. The Manta Sleep mask also comes with this nifty little travel case and earplugs, and there's a little pocket in here that you can store the earplugs in, just to keep all your sleep essentials together. So if you want one, do not forget to use the promo code SEALING. That's my last name, SELING. You'll get 10% off. I'll get a little commish. It's a win-win for everybody.